Where am I? What? Whoa! 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 Okay.
Welcome back to another Mario. We're here in the Sand Kingdom, just picking up a few more power moons. We have more than enough to move on. We can just go at any time we want to, but there's still some we hadn't found. So let's spend this time looking for it. We're going to head in here. We're going to buy some clothes, because remember there's that door that we needed to be dressed like the local flavor to get into, so we're going to buy some clothes. As soon as I figure out how to talk to them, there we go. We want that sombrero, for sure. We want that poncho. We're gonna look great. Some other things here. Do you want this hat? No, I don't want the cowboy hat. Thank you, though. That should get me in that door. But throughout the video, I'll be speeding it up so we can bypass all of these little things of me just looking around and looking at things. And then we'll speed it up and get to the part where we're looking to catch the next power moon, okay? So right here, I've gone after those pink coins at the top of these buildings, and I see a bird flying that looks like he's got a power moon. I'll have to figure out how to catch him. Then I make it up here and I see this rocket ship. Well, we're just gonna take that, see where it goes. And it is one of the coolest slash craziest side levels here. In fact, I'm convinced that that driveway is gonna disappear at any time, so I just jump over all those coins and immediately get wrecked by that Goomba. But it looks like all of the platforms here are changing. They're spinning in different directions. Kind of have to gauge, you know, when to jump onto the next part. I've also forgotten how to control Mario really well. I spend more time hanging off of that box than I do actually hitting the coins inside. As you can see, that house is rotating. Oh, I needed that. Okay. Oh, I see a power moon. That was completely by accident. I see it. Oh, good. There's a hidden block there. I will spend the next short amount of time trying to get up there at it. This is embarrassing. We're gonna get it. Just relearning the controls. It's been a little bit since I played Mario. I've been playing Kirby, I've been playing some Zelda. Haven't really had any time to play extra Mario. Here I go, looking to, well, kill myself, it looks like. That's alright. Well, you know, we have plenty of coins, so Mario's gonna come right back into the level. Now, this time I can get the coins. Feeling a little bit more confident in how I can play. Lucky there, that was a lucky grab. Not quite capable of making that jump, but a backflip gets us up there, no problem. I'm gonna collect all these coins in this box, no problem this time. Feeling good. Backflip gets us back up there. Backflip gets us on top of the Goombas. Now, this one, I hadn't made it here yet, but there are purple coins I'll need to figure out on how to get. And if I were to jump on it now, it would just fall back down to my death. So we're going to have to wait for this thing to rotate all the way around again. One more time, we'll be able to get them. And there we go. Get ready. Now it's set right for us. Jump back on the side of the building. There's a three-dimensional object, so with one side facing perpendicular to the ground, another side is facing parallel. And that looks like it for us over here. Now, I was really worried about how I was going to get my hat back. Like, I started pushing buttons trying to get the hat back, but it flew over, so no problem. And hold the button down, and whoa. back to the Sand Kingdom. Now there's some more purple coins over there. I'm interested in that jukebox. Well, jukebox. That boombox. I didn't know this, but if you shake your controller, he goes left. He just like leaves the electrical pole. See? Of course, he turns around. I couldn't figure out how to get back down. So we're going to speed through this part while I look for another power moon. Okay, well, I figured it out finally, and I end up just going the long way. Because I was trying to take a shortcut anyway, just jump it across. I fail, but I do find the person who is going to let us into that room. And guess what's in that room? You don't even have to do anything. Just stand in the circle. I'm not going to speed this up because this is great. And then if I had just waited there, it would have fell on me. I get a moon dancing with new friends. Let's get out of here and speed it up a little bit. Well, ran around to the side of the building. Kept hitting my head on that pot. Found a warp pipe. I saw that moon on the top of the building. We're going to take this warp pipe down. It's a really neat little moon area. You talk to this guy and he says... hey, if you just walk around, you'll feel a rumble in your controllers, and that's where the moon is. So I started looking around, and I was trying to find where it rumbled the most. It's in this corner for me. It might be in a different spot for you, but it's right around there. So I finally said, just jump, slam it. There we go. Ended up getting a moon. A rumble from the sandy floor. Now... he didn't really need to talk to us anymore, so we're just going to leave out of here. And try to remember that we have that that moon up there. But we can talk to this guy real quick. He don't really want to say anything. I guess it was Bowser in there. Got a moon overlooking the desert town. Now we're just looking for other things. There's purple coins. We had forgotten about those. Alright, well, let's speed it up while we find the next moon. Well, I played around here in the desert for a little bit, and I was thinking, you know, when I was on top of the house, there was a bird, right? And I had this seed, too. I totally forgot about this seed. But this bird, he gives hints. And so he's saying, go jump on this palm. And I was like, what palm? So I was just jumping on that seed I just planted and everything. That palm's not it. That palm's not it. I'm looking for all these palms. And I was like, what? That thing in the distance. You see those trees in the distance? I was like, well, let's go run out there. I just happened to luck out. Because we're going to find a couple moons here. So you can see that note. We know there's a note up there. So we know there's going to be a moon too. Right? There's a halfway point here. A checkpoint, I mean. We see all these birds hanging out on this mountain. That's suspicious, right? So we just jump on it, pound it, boom. Moon. Just lucked out. Wasn't expecting that at all, but got a moon where the birds gather. Then we see Lakutu here fishing, and I don't know what to do with him. So maybe that's something someone's got to tell me what to do later. But we're going to get these purple coins. Then we're going to begin our search for the moon. Let's speed it up until we get there. I run over here into the back area. And there's a sign there, and it teaches me how to jump on top of my hat, which gives me a better jump, a higher jump. So you throw your cap out and you jump onto it, and it actually gets you up there. Well, it didn't get me up over the cactus, all right? Well, that reminds me. I have that, remember there's that glowing cactus out in the desert we got to figure out what to do with. And I couldn't think of what I'm supposed to do with these, like, sand turtles. I don't know what they are. I don't know how to get them out. So I just leave them alone, and I'm going to go after that note now. I can't figure out exactly which one I'm supposed to jump on, but, you know, then again, I'll figure it out, right? I'm going to jump on this leaf. Excuse me. Jump on this leaf, then we get this note. And I wish I could say that I do this the first try, but it's not going to happen. I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to fall off right here. I'll have to do it all over again. So, my advice is when you get up there, just go slow. The way that the leaves move, it kind of makes you... Oh, there's that bird again. Like I said, you need to go slow. Those leaves, when they bounce, they move with you on them. You just go real slow. There's no reason to walk. There's no reason to run. You can walk through it real easy. I nearly fell off that time, but I'd start to slow down. And there we go. And there's a moon. So there's a moon up here in this little oasis. Taking notes, jump on the palm. So that was the one the bird was talking about. Where he said you gotta jump on the palm. There was no way I would have found this. It wasn't just for the fact that like it was just sticking out like a sore thumb. I'm thinking here is like, you know what, let's get on my friend. And I will speed it up until we get to the next moon. So I get on my Jaxie and I'm just running around, really trying to chase that bird, trying to get that moon from him. And they're like, you know what? This is just not gonna work. I'm never gonna catch him like this. I ran into that poor fellow with this crazy cat. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go back to that bird and let's see what the next hint is, because I solved that one. So let's see what this one is. And he says, you know what? Hang your hat on the fountain, big guy, and see what you can do with that. And I'm like, well, that sounds easy enough. I'll just... Do I take the electric line? You know, with the way that I'm dancing up here, I'm thinking I should go back to that guy and just dance for like a few minutes and see if I get a moon my way. So, throw my hat up there, nothing, right? Throw my hat up there again, nothing, right? I'm like, what do I do? Do I jump on it and smash it? What? And then I'm like, maybe I should just, like, hold it on there. Hold the button. And sure enough, that's exactly what it was. You hold the button long enough, moon shoots out of the fountain top. Unbelievable. So now I'm like, okay, well, that was easy enough. I bet the bird's got another simple one for me. Let's see. What you got for me, bird? And he's like, you know what? It's on the statue's tail. And I'm like, oh, no. I have no idea what that is. So I'm going to speed it up until we go to the next moon. So I'm sitting there and I see this moon on the top of that well, the bottom of that pyramid is up. Well, I mean, the top of that. I don't know what the word is. I'm confused. Anyways, so I'm like, I'll get on this guy and glide over. And guess what? Nope. I'm going to miss it a few times, so buckle in. But it's the right plan. I'm just bad at it. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm pushing the button down wrong. I'm messing up. Oh, there's a moon right there. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, there's a moon right. Oh, I'll have to get that later. If when I'm flying down, if you look down, you can see him. If you reverse back on the little earlier takes, he's right there at the bottom left. Anyways, well, I'm like, man, this is impossible. I'm never going to be able to do this, but I don't give up. I'm very frustrated. This is kind of why we're skipping this. A lot of this stuff is me being frustrated a lot. No point in everybody watching that. So I walk over here. I take this platform out a little ways, and then I coast over, and this time I do make it all the way, which is very exciting for me. But I wish I had gotten that other moon. I wish I had seen it. Oh well. And then I see that little bird flying off the distance, and I think it's that eagle that has the moon. So I fly out over here because I happen to notice that other eagle that I had already gotten the moon from is glowing again. And I can't figure it out if it's a fake or if it's real. Like, is it a fake moon or is it a real moon? Because I don't really remember. It's like, did I get it and maybe not save it? So spoilers, I did already get that moon, and I wasted a lot of time trying to get this one because it's not there. Anyways, I'll speed through this. So I just go totally after this bird, running after him, just until I finally was like, you know what? He's gonna come over here. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna figure out his pattern, get him. And of course, it's not a room, it's a fake moon. I'm like, ah. So I figured out. I was like, you know what? The bird flies over here, right? The one that I'm trying to get. I'll just stay over here and maybe I'll catch him. And then I see this Goomba with a hat, and I can't ever catch her. And she disappears. Then I try to like sneak up on her and everything. And she's like, haha, bye. Oh man. And then Bullet Bill shoots me because I fall down. Then the bird, the fly by here, and I just completely miss him because I'm not high enough. I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe I'm not high enough. Maybe I need to get on those pillars. So here he comes. Here. Oh, I got him. Nope. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta chase him. I get stuck down here. I gotta run over here. And Bullet Bill pops me again. There's a Bullet Bill there. Okay, there's a fake moon that I've already gotten. And then I'm just like, I can't figure out what to do. So I go back to the top of the tower. I'm looking for this bird, and I see him. He's already close to the town. So I get up to this pole. I'm gonna get to the top of this building right here and get this bird right now. Look at that. Just total luck. Oh, man. What luck. That's the bird traveling the desert moon. Now I'm looking. It's like, is there anything left? Do I even want to still stay here? Can we move on to the next level? People are probably like, dude, just go. You've got more than enough moons. And I do, but I'd like to get them all. I'm trying to figure out what this guy is here for. So I just beat on his car for a little bit. I'm like Ryu in Street Fighter, just punching cars. Y'all probably don't know that. Street Fighter 2, there was a mini game where you beat up a car. I'm looking around, see if there's anything that says like statue, since we got to put our hat on the statue's tail. If there's anything in the tour guide here that doesn't really say anything. So, you know, I popped this dog with my hat for no reason, and it was rude. I apologize, little puppy. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe it's just time we move on. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to fill up the Odyssey with moon power. We needed 14. Let's see what we end up with. I should say we had, I guess we had 14? Now we have 50? I don't know. Maybe we need 50 to go again. I don't know exactly what that number is like. We're short 50 for the next one. I don't know. But Lake Kingdom or Wooded Kingdom? Let's go Wooded Kingdom. I'm going to speed it up here through the ride here because the hat... No, you know what? Let's not. Let's not do that because the hat does say some things we need to know, or you may need to know. He kidnapped Tiara, and now with this binding ring, he's gonna have this wedding. Let's look at some useful skills. He starts telling me about that homing cap throw. I can throw the hat and then shake the controller, and he'll try and track an enemy. It says, but where we're going, there's a giant treehouse called the Soiree Bouquet. Right, the bouquet is just a bunch of flowers, so that's where, if Bowser was here, that's probably what he's going after. But this is the Wooded Kingdom. And I will speed it up until we track down our next moon. So I'm really not going to speed it up too much. The next moon's pretty much just you get in here. These are all the locals. that bunny on the left side of the screen. That's actually where it is. So I just come over here, I talk to these. You know, I probably need to blow up those boxes. I didn't think of it. Oh, I can come back here. Bunch of stuff that I don't want to buy. Then I tried to talk to him. Instead, just jump on him. And here's a bunch of extra things that I don't need. $1,000 for boxer shorts. Not interested. And that guy is talking about amiibos. We don't have those. My first purple coins for the level. There's that rabbit. And this rabbit is, man, I tell you what, he is slippery. And he will absolutely give you a run for your money. But if you pop him with your hat, I slowed it down here. See, look, now he's slow. You just give him a bop on the head. Blue moons. Caught hopping in the forest. And I'll speed it up here. Till, oh, no, you know what? You know what? I will speed it up here because I'm going to let you try and figure out this this riddle on your own. Well, this guy wants to talk to you, and he's going to ask you what Bowser wants from this place. Remember, they wanted a bouquet. I'm sure you can figure it out. But anyways, the next moon's pretty close. I come back out here and just look around. There's a waterfall. There's something at the top of that waterfall. We'll have to figure it out. Then you're a big old rock wall here. I don't know how to get rid of. Then the hat says, "Go ahead and throw me at the poison. I can take care of it." He sure does. He just totally makes it disappear. And you could probably, you know, if you like shake the controller up, Mario throws his hat up. I just learned that. We're gonna get on take these guys over, these big old long-legged guys. And I can't figure out how to stretch because I can't read the controls. But we're making it on over. And right over here is the moon. Alright, and I'll speed it up to the next one now. Well, I might go way back to the entrance and then break a bunch of these blocks. And Bird wants to talk to me about a few hints, but I'm not listening to him. Then we have a little underwater puzzle here, which is gonna cause me very nearly to die because the water changes levels and that makes it hard to navigate these little guys. But get low on health there, and you know what? I just kind of push on through. Just wait for that water level to go back up real easy. And then guess what? The moon is ours. And we're going in slow motion for some reason. Didn't realize that. I'll fix it up right here. I'm going to speed it back up here till we get to that next moon. So when you hit these piranha plants with your hats, you just eat them. So don't do that. These platforms are very annoying. Gonna take old Long Legs McGee over here. Probably shouldn't be breaking those blocks. Should be trying to like stand on them from up top, you know? Just thinking there might be something like that. But what I should have done, now that I look at it, is like I could keep going up here. So instead of breaking all those blocks, I could just get on top and go. I bet there's a moon up there. I'll have to remember that for next time. But you know, I died right there. That's okay. There's a halfway point, and it gave me the chance to find more purple coins. I'm just gonna climb this pole and then jump back there. We're pretty much right back where we were. And there looks to be a side path back there. I'm gonna need to explore. I needed that heart. See that? Looks like there's a side path. I have to look at that one. This is Mario at super speed. But I'm done messing around. Just get right in here. Get some coins, take a little bit of damage. That's alright, I'll live. Oh yeah, see, look, there was all kinds of stuff up there I missed, and I saw it. That's alright. We gotta get another halfway point, got my health all the way up. We knew this fight was coming, but I'm like, man, like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I throw my hat at them, they eat them, but you throw your hat at him and they drop down. Right, so smash. There we go. Feed him your hat, he drops down, you can jump on him, which you couldn't do in the Mario Brothers ever. You couldn't jump on a piranha plant unless you had a star, and then you just keep going through it. Alright, and then this P block, which we always called POW blocks, but really they were P blocks because the POW blocks were something else. Anyways, I'll speed it up. We'll get on to the next move. Press that P block and then a bridge of flowers, which is pretty pretty. Very pretty. Pretty pretty. Then there's that tower that way that I'll probably go back and do. But we're going to take another P block bridge of flowers to this dungeon. We're introduced to the Sky Garden Tower. We're just going to run across, up, down. Take this guy, take big old long legs McGee here. We're going to take this new bridge of flowers and we're going to find a new moon right there. Just as soon as you can't miss it. You're walking up to this the top of this tower. You just can't miss it. The only problem is that bridge kind of comes and goes. It's not up forever, and I wanted this purple coin, so. But we get right back to it. All right, I'll speed it up. Remember, see that little shadow there? That's where the moon is. So get to the top, go to that shadow, extend all the way up to the top. Bam, there you go. You got your moon. Good job. And we are at the boss. And of course, they're the same arrogant little rabbits that they are. Too late, we snagged the soiree bouquet, so they already got the bouquet. This guy's not hard, but I do lose to him the first time. Really easy, just spits the poison out. You know that your hat's gonna clear it, so you hit him and knock his hat off, and then you're gonna be jumping on him. But I'm like, no, how about I run into him first, and then I jump on him. Like, how about I plant the poison? Then I try and jump behind him. I'm like, no. How about you just spit on me? And that was it. But I've got a better gameplay in this time. You know what it is? Not give up. Be better. So, start the cutscene again. Skip it. Hit him with your hat. Knock that hat off right away. Hit him again. Just because I was thinking, like, maybe if I keep hitting him with my hat, something will happen. Oh, there's rocks. Maybe I need to hit these rocks at him. I didn't figure it out. It was like, maybe I should jump on him. And I see him, he's all like passed out. He's tired. So I was like, you know what? This is enough. I'm like, I'm going to somersault back onto him. That'll be really cool. And then I keep vaulting. So I was like, you know what? Let's just jump on him. Oh my goodness, it was that easy, literally. And he turns into a UFO. If you hit him with your hat, you can bounce him the other way, see? I was like, man, maybe if I hit him enough times, he'll like jump out of there and he'll be all like dizzy and I can get an easy jump on him. But nah, he doesn't. He just does it a certain amount of time and he goes back to the middle. And you can just pop his hat off and then jump on him again. Remember, all the bosses in Mario take 3 hits. Hit him with my hat real quick to change his direction. Hit him again. Pop his hat off, jump. 3 hits. And... bleh. Congratulations. And we got a multi-moon. It's that easy. Look at that. Fiesta Mario. Multi-moon. Flower Thieves of Sky Garden. Yeah. Man, there's so much more to do. Well, I hope you like that. We'll follow up more. We'll get more moons out here so we can travel to the next world. But that'll be for next time. So, until then, have yourself a good adventure, huh? Bye.